These guys have never learned to be dogs.
Touching grass for the first time in their lives, an experience several beagles recently rescued from a testing lab are having. Rescuers say they're now going to need support to adjust to their new life in Manitoba.
Most Canadians do not know that animal testing happens in Canada. And on top of that, those that are aware, most don't know that beagles are the most used breed in testing. And that is because they are very docile, they're forgiving, and quite frankly, they easily fit into a cage.
Lori Cohen wasn't able to disclose exactly where the animals came from, but claims had they not been rescued, the dogs, who are only 3 years old, would have been killed. And now they're getting a second chance.
As you can see, and many of our fosters and adopters can attest to this, is that these guys don't need to be euthanized in many cases after study. They can go on to live out the rest of their lives.
In late June, Canada passed Bill C-47, which prohibits companies from testing cosmetics on animals and selling cosmetics that rely on animal testing data. Cohen says the next step is to ban medical testing and the subsequent killing of test dogs.
They're put through things that is not in their best interest, often that is psychologically and physically damaging. And then at the end of it, we thank them by killing them.
Longtime advocate Liz White with the Animal Alliance of Canada agrees and says thousands of dogs, the majority of which are beagles, are used for scientific research and killed every year, their life spent in pain.
These are animals that are often used in over and over again.
White agrees animal testing for scientific research should follow the same path as cosmetic testing, but says there needs to be a unified front on the issue between government, shelters, and advocates to ensure released animals are cared for. According to the Canadian Council on Animal Care, more than 10,000 dogs were used for scientific testing in 2021, many of which are beagles like the ones now in Manitoba. But White says that number is likely low.
The problem is it's voluntary, so not all testing labs are actually registered with the CCAC, so we don't really know.
The beagles arriving at their foster home Monday and will likely take a few days to get settled. Cohen says information for those interested in adopting is on the Beagle Alliance website. She says having a dog is not a prerequisite for adoption, but another dog in the house may help them adjust.
There's only so much we as humans can teach them.
In Winnipeg, Modjeski, City News.